pretty certain that will come in very, very useful for us. Especially if the loading... can the loading wagon pick up clover? That's a good question. No, wrong one. Can a loading wagon pick up clover? Oh, it can pick up all sorts of stuff. So, yes. The answer to that question is yes. So, I will probably buy a loading wagon in order to feed the sheep grass and silage for when their fields aren't producing enough of it. As is the way of things when you start up a new map and add animals immediately, you're always going to have food problems. How are we doing? Okay, we're 71% of the way through our sunflower capacity here. As soon as we finish this here, I'll top off the sunflower tank. We can set this loose back on the top field, and then we're going to have to figure out sheep food. Oops. I'm going to need the Land Rover for that. Or the Land Rover trailer. Oh, and I have once again placed a weight down at the store, just so that if I take a front loader down there, I can pick stuff up. I don't have to take a weight with me. It's not one of the variable weights. I think it's AGCO 1100, so it's not super heavy, but hopefully sufficient for picking up some stuff. Sugar beets are going to have to be a thing that we grow because the sheep eat them. So we will be growing sugar beets every year. We'll be keeping some aside, and that's why I've got the pallet maker, so that we can palletize sugar beets for more efficient storage. I could get sugar beet storage shed, but we're not keeping a ton of them. We have the open area at the back of the yard that's perfectly adequate for ground, root crops. So happy with that. Not intending to get into carrot or onion farming at this stage. Primarily because you either want the self-propelled harvester, which costs $500,000, or you're stuck with the basically modified in-game potato tractor hauled harvester, which has a horrible working width and capacity. I don't know if it's possible to mod the Grimmer DLC to be able to windrow carrots and stuff like that, but I know Giants don't like people doing that. I'm just not sure if they've found a way to stop them from doing that. But they do get very upset with things like 3D tracks and what have you, so there's not going to be much in the way. If I wanted to do that sort of mod, I would have to do it myself. And I'm not a modder, I don't know how that works. Okay. So this should be the last bits of the field that haven't been done. So the end of the headland. And I'll pull up the map and see what it is. But you'll notice the difference between the fertiliser coverage on this field and on field 3 adjacent with the grass in it. Grass needs an absolute ton of nitrogen. Sunflowers really don't. Problem is the next crop I plant in here is going to need a huge influx of nitrogen. Assuming that sunflowers don't add nitrogen to the soil, which might be a thing, I don't know. If they do, that would be nice, because that is then a very, very good crop rotation, because you're adding nitrogen in and then removing it with the cereal. But I think I'm probably going to end up cycling through a lot of the crops, just to because I'm actually sciencing what precision farming does for us. So we know the theory now. It's how does it actually work? Okay, how does that map look on that screen there? That kind of looks pretty much okay, so I'm good with that. And we can go back to there. And we're going to do... Oh, didn't look at the potato. So potatoes need a fair bit, not as much as grass, but they kind of need a lot. Triticale needs a fair amount. This is clover, and this is over-fertilised. This is over-fertilised as well. But... yeah, that's not a bad thing because sunflowers. Okay, let's run this over here. Yeah. No. See how close I can get it to the trailer. I also played one very, very short delivery of what is it? Euro Truck Sim 2 this last week, which I hadn't played that in ages either. Which I may look at getting back into. Okay, what direction do I want to go? 360. Too much. That's just right. Help that, off you go. Kind of figure we probably got sufficient sunflowers in there, so let me take this back to the yard. What did I say I needed to buy? Oh, bales of stuff. Yeah. We'll drop off the Land Rover. We'll take the Lindner down to the store since it has bale spikes, and we're going to need to use those. I'm still getting used to getting out on the left side of the truck there. Okay. F11 super strength on. And toss the seed pallet. And again. So those are the planter seeds, those are the cedar seeds. Can't remember if I had sides on this trailer before, but I went for the grill at the front, or the ladder at the front, but didn't bother so much with the sides. Okay, we're going to park that there, we'll unhitch that. We'll check the seed there. Nope, all pallets are still fine. Might take that up to the yard, to the close sheep field, see if we can do anything with it. If we can't, I'll take it to the BGA and make some silage out of it. Okay. Yes, I get out that side. I don't think this silage works. This is just a cheap make some silage thing. Using this. And I can turn super strength off now. I can go in here and add straw, hay, grass, silage. Oh, cotton. So I can cheat in hay, but I can't cheat in anything else. Or I can't. Could I cheat in? I think I didn't notice. Let's go back there. Straw, hay, grass. Oh, I can cheat in grass if I needed to. Whitehawk, good morning. My weekend is going fine at the moment. So drop that off. And that doesn't look like it did anything. So I'll stab that. I will not stab that. Go to the store, we'll grab some clover silage. Because that seems to be the thing the sheep eat the most of. And then we'll figure out other stuff later. So the speed on this tractor is quite healthy. Kind of used to tractors of this sort of size and the weight and doing 26 miles an hour. So 32 miles an hour is quite kind of respectable. Let's take that back. And I'm going to put the weight back in its shed. Assuming I don't hit a pole on the way in. Alrighty, drop that weight off. Good. We'll put that on there like that. For some reason, the strap thing wasn't working. Head to the store, I guess. Sunflowers. So I think for the most part we got the fields planted, or at least we will have got the fields planted. We've got about 45 more minutes before I'll have to cut the stream. I might cut it a little bit early if we're mostly done by that point. I don't need to do any fertilising, because everything is as fertilised as it needs to be, except the clover, which is over-fertilised. I'm probably going to whinge about that until I cut clover and see the nitrogen levels go down. I wonder how often you have to add lime on things like grass and clover. Supposedly every time you fertilise, the lime content goes down, but lime was not... Cutting grass was not classed as a harvest in where lime is involved, but I don't know about precision farming. We'll have to see about that. As well. Now I'm kind of at the point where I like to be in early spring, where the fields are mostly or totally planted. I'm planting those sunflowers too early. And we'll check that when we get to the store. I think I messed up. Well, I'm not sure I messed up with the stage I'm planting them. I think I messed up the ground temperature. So it's going to be a while before they germinate. Not too big a deal, I'm hoping. I haven't had a problem with ground temperatures and seed. You just put the seed in the ground, and then when it hits the correct temperature that midnight, it will fertilise, or it will germinate, so it will fertilise. So we should be okay with that, but we're going to have to see. 20 after 10. Okay. We'll put this here. My personal Chellington playthrough, I'm playing with precision farming and seasons as well. But I didn't start at the usual place, so I want to couple of fields. I've got about 5 tiny fields which are set for grass. Okay then, let's have a look at stuff. Oh, I need to own the biogas plant. Now I did own the biogas plant, so that's, well, I did 64,000. Lands, that guy, yes. There we go. Okay, that's fixed. So yeah, as I said, we're trying to stick to what we had or what we could feasibly afford. So we used to own the BGA, we should still own the BGA. Where's the front window not working? Okay, that's weird. Okay. For some reason my front loader's not moving. Strangeness, okay. Oh, there we go. Good. Oh, we still have some fertilizer here as well. Okay. What's that herbicide? I think that's fertilizer. Well, I didn't come with pallet forks, so we won't be moving that anytime soon. There we go. Okay, we'll attach the store weight. And purchase bales. And I am, you know, for the most part, I'm going to be paying for all of the stuff we use until we can make it ourselves. So, I believe I want clover silage. Yeah. We'll make them green. And we'll buy 8 of them. Okay then, let's get them on the back of the trailer. Now the plan is once we're actually producing clover, which will still be a couple of days from now, we'll be exclusively using that for sheep feed, and if I feel that we have excess, then I will consider selling it at the BGA so that we can make some additional money put these around the middle of the trailer. So that they're more over the axles rather than too much weight on the hitch or whatever. Snip it out. Nice. Now, one of my considerations during the rebuild of this playthrough was to switch this out for a telehandler. And I seriously considered it, but kind of figured, you know, we had this tractor does exactly what I need it to. So I really don't have to, if we switched for a telehandler, it would be a organic switch rather than a just because I feel like it's kind of switch. Come on. How about that? Is that enough friction for you? Yes. Okay. We'll put the weight back over here. Oh, I also have the manure system loaded. That's it. I will knock myself out on the pallet forks, the bale spikes. Or maybe I'll stab myself in the head, one of the two. Okay, attach that. We can head for home. I could put super strength on and load that on the back. I'm not going to. So back to the farm, and we'll drop as many of these off as we can for the sheeps. See how many we have left to put in the shed. Looks like our... Pull off at the side of the road and see what our sunflower seed is doing. Because that probably... Dude! What the heck? You haven't even done anything. Ugh. Okay. Okay, everybody close your eyes. I'm driving through a hedge. How did he end up exactly where he started and plant a layer of, or a row of seed? That's what I want to know. Okay, angle is 180. No, it's not. Oh, what angle did I pick for this? Seriously.